Hi guys, my name is Adekonvi, aka Aunty Roro, your most impressive storyteller. I love to speak, I love to write, amongst many other things. Welcome to Story Time, where I take my time to use the things we have learned in storytelling basics to come up with stories that will that will be delightful to your ears. For the past 3 weeks, or for the past 3 storytime episodes, I've been telling you a story titled "This Marriage Palaver." If you want to watch the previous episodes, kindly check my YouTube channel, Aunty Roro, and my Instagram page, Adex. And do not forget to follow me and then to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I love you. Now, to today's story. Before I start, I want to do a brief recap of what happened at the last episode of Story Time. Stephen finally gets the dinner date he had been planning to have with Mercy. On that date, he broke the news to her that he was not interested in being more than a friend to her. Mercy, my friend Mercy, bless her heart, took the message or the news with so much grace and left the restaurant to mingle with her own company. That is a girl after my own heart. I love her response. So to today's story, Stephen sat down for another 5 minutes after Mercy left. He could not believe Mercy's reaction to the news. More surprising for him was his own reaction. He feels as though a part of him had been yanked off. He had spent many months planning this, and he didn't think that this was going to be his reaction. How many of us have ever felt that way? We made plans, a lot of times, perhaps we made plans on how we respond to a particular situation. Then we will take the step thinking that we'll get the reprieve or the satisfaction we so earnestly desire. Then, blank. Or sometimes we even feel worse than we felt before we did that thing that we felt was going to give us that satisfaction. That's why I always say that you should not act based on your emotions. Now, Stephen needed someone to speak with urgently, so he dialed Uruono's number. You remember Uruono? Hi, Stephen. Uruono sounded like somebody who was under a wicked magic spell. You sound great, Stephen said sarcastically. Uruono barely managed a chuckle. I've been having this constant headache, but I'm sure you didn't call me to discuss my headache. What's up? I didn't, but I did something. What did you do? I told Mercy how I felt about her. Great. So how did she take it? Very well. That's good. But why do I feel that there's still something more? Because you are my friend. I don't know how many of us have friends like that who just see through you like a pack of cards. I mean, you are trying to put up a strong face, but this friend will not just allow you. Yes, shout out to my friends. I have 2 friends like that. I love you guys. Now, I told her as she stood up and left. She didn't respond. She did. She even thanked me and said she needed to go hang out with her friends. So, she was supposed to be devastated. Hey, boy, this guy, I don't understand him. Mr. Okeke, you sound like a child whose plaything has been collected. How do you mean? You don't sound like you know what you want, bro. I'm not even sure I agree with Uruono that Stephen does not really know what he wants. When the girl was all over him, he wanted to break the relationship. Or he wanted to tell the girl that he is not interested in her. Now, he told the girl, and the girl responded like that. Now, he's sad. Anyway, so what do you want to do? Nothing. I already did the worst. Stephen, I think you might like her more than you realize. Yes, you. I think you should call her and apologize. Really? And say what? What will be my excuse for the behavior? True, you don't have an excuse. But don't let that stop you from making move towards reconciliation. If she loves you as much as I think she does, she will forgive you. with or without excuse. See Uruono dishing out advice. I hope she herself can advise herself sometimes. Anyway, notwithstanding, what she said is actually true. If you have wronged somebody, you should make move towards reconciliation. It doesn't matter whether or not you have excuse for doing what you have done. So Stephen stood up and made to leave the restaurant in search of Mercy when Mercy entered the restaurant. And this is where we're going to start from next time. As you would have guessed, we are getting towards the end of the show of story time. And I mean, we're getting towards the end of the story. And I'm sure you would like to know what happens. So till we meet next week, do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and to follow me on my Instagram page, Aunty Roro. I love you and have a delightful rest of the week and a beautiful weekend. I love you. Bye.